What if the secret to becoming stronger, leaner, and more athletic wasn't hidden in modern gyms, but rooted in ancient movement? I used to follow every fitness guru on YouTube, chasing fancy exercises and trends. The result? Stiff muscles, aching joints, and a body that felt anything but athletic. But before modern bodybuilding and machines, humans built incredible strength using nothing but their body weight and a few simple tools. In this video, we'll explore 5 ancient practices that can help you reclaim your athletic, powerful body. These timeless movements have existed for thousands of years, yet modern training has almost forgotten them. Let's bring them back. Let's start with push-ups. This basic movement builds your chest, shoulders, triceps, and core with nothing but your own body. Compared to the bench press, push-ups allow your scapula to move freely, giving you full shoulder mobility and reducing stiffness or injury. The Spartans used calisthenics for combat conditioning. Shaolin monks practiced similar bodyweight drills alongside their martial arts. Even early American schools and the military trained with high-rep calisthenics to build strong, functional bodies. The best thing about push-ups is that anyone can do them. If you're starting out, place your hands on a table or box for support. I still use this variation when I want to perform high-rep endurance sets. Lately, I've switched to ring push-ups, which offer more range of motion and keep my shoulders healthy since my hands can move freely. Next up, swinging movements. This is one of the most powerful yet neglected ways to build real athleticism. Rotational strength is essential for sports and daily movement. Think throwing a ball, punching, or twisting your torso. Persian and Indian warriors were using club swinging thousands of years ago to build strength and coordination. Later, it became a form of exercise for overall fitness. These exercises free up the shoulder blades and activate the rotator cuff naturally, improving posture and spine mobility while reducing pain. A simple move like the reverse throw, with Indian clubs, swinging from the front of your chest to behind your back and back again, can work wonders for shoulder health. If you want a modern version, grab a mace ball and swing it behind your head from one shoulder to the other. Start light and focus on smooth, fluid movement. Now let's move to deep knee bending. Our ancestors could easily squat all the way down, but we've lost that ability due to sitting too much. Just bending your knees fully can build powerful legs and healthy joints. Wrestling has been in the Olympics since 708 BC, and Indian wrestlers were known for doing hundreds of Hindu squats daily. In this movement, you keep your torso upright while your heels lift off the ground. This targets the quads and strengthens the arches of your feet. You can start small and use your hands for balance. There's also a walking Hindu squat variation that shifts your weight from leg to leg, improving balance and coordination while reconnecting you with the ground. Ancient people also built strength by lifting natural objects, stones, logs, and sandbags. These real-world tools develop functional, three-dimensional strength across your back, legs, and arms. The Atlas stones in modern strongman events are a continuation of this tradition. But you don't need to lift massive stones. A simple sandbag can do the job. Hinge down, grab the bag, pull it to your lap, hug it tight, and stand up. This single move works your entire lower body, arms, and back while giving your forearms a serious pump. Finally, let's talk about side bending. This ancient movement stretches one side of your torso while strengthening the other. It targets muscles like the lats, QL, and psoas. Yoga and old-school strongmen relied on side bending to keep their spines supple and strong. In contrast, our modern lifestyles make our backs stiff and prone to pain. A flexible spine means better athletic movement, like a pitcher winding up or a basketball player twisting mid-drive. To start, take a wide stance, reach one arm overhead and slowly bend to the side. Move with control. I often combine side bends with a horse stance for hip and spine mobility. You can also try the seated version. It deepens the stretch while improving hamstring flexibility. After training with these ancient methods for the past year, my results have been amazing. I've gained muscle from calisthenics and sandbag work, improved my jumping and running, and feel more mobile than ever before. Our ancestors really did have it figured out. What about you? What old-school exercise do you think deserves a comeback? Drop it in the comments. By the way, friends, subscribe for more informations.